So I have a scene here that behaves as expected. I can move this character around. I probably want to change the speed at which she moves because she seems to be kind of roller skating. I think she's moving too fast for her feet, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing at the moment is I can accidentally lose sight of her. I can't change my viewpoint here, so I need to add a follow camera. So the fellow camera, I can find. I'll go to Window and get my package manager, and this is the package manager. And if I type here Cinemachine, CINEMACHINE, all one word, nothing shows up because the default is in project. I can't pull this out to show more of it. Oh, there you go. In project, what you really want is the Unity registry. Just look for this icon. And now, oh, I thought Cinemachine would stay in there. Cinemachine. So Cinemachine is this is a new version, 3.1.3, so that's new to me, and it has some differences. So I may be pausing the video to figure some things out, but I'm going to install it. As I recall, it worked well. I think it's so well regarded. It's now kind of a Unity standard. It's free and it plays well with Unity. I think that's it. Now it says remove, so I can get rid of it if I want to at some future date. And I need to create a follow camera using this Cinemachine. Note that under component, there's now a Cinemachine drop down, but it has just only a couple of things here. Under game object, there's a Cinemachine drop down that has a bunch. And the Cinemachine camera is, I believe, the same as the virtual camera I had used previously with this. Okay, I thought I would see a difference there, and we may see a difference in the game view in a bit. So this is the Cinemachine camera. I can rename it, and I'm going to create a follow camera. I believe you can use multiple Cinemachine cameras for different, and switch between them for different operations. Notice I still have the main camera. I don't know. I guess I double clicked it by accident. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's my main camera. I'll just move in again. There we go. I have a main camera, and down here you can see in the inspector it has a Cinemachine brain. So I think what happens is the follow cam, the Cinemachine cam, will control the main camera. Something like that is happening. But here's my follow cam. It has a tracking target field here, and I don't know. This says dummy model, but really a great way to do this here is just grab this thing and drag and drop it. There we go. And then that won't quite do it. Alright. What we need to do is, still in follow cam, is I'm going to use we're going to set up the features here on position control and rotation control. Position control, I'm going to choose to follow. And then now, I think, let's see what the game view, aha. So now we have a weird game view because my virtual camera is actually, I don't know if you can see it, there it is. So this is my main camera, this is my follow cam, and it is underground, sort of underground there. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't grab it, move it up, but I can rotate it. So that's interesting, right? But down here, I have a follow offset Y. I'll try just raising that. So now it's above ground. And I can move it closer. So I think there's a follow offset Z is -10. I'm just gonna make that like -3, something like that. That's a lot better. And I can again raise it, and want to move it to the side. I still don't believe I can. Yeah, I can't move it with the arrow. So, let's see here. Maybe I can't remember now. That's position damping. Excuse me. Yep, that's 1 to the right. So I think 0.5 to the right, and then maybe 2 up. Doesn't seem like enough. 3 up. Oh, follow offset. Position damping. I'm changing position damping. Again, let's not do that. Oops. Yeah, 3. Y up. So put that up 2. There we go. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. I kind of like being above the character, and I think now. So I'm going to leave it like this. I like seeing things kind of from this point of view, at least for the game I kind of have in mind here. Notice that like when I stop, the camera takes a moment to catch up. Is she right in the center of my camera? Looks like it. So that's dampening, position dampening. And you have one for each dimension, right? So I'm going to set this one. You can set it to a higher number. I don't know if those changes. No, those changes didn't take because I was still in play mode. But now in play mode, we'll see the difference. See how it's like she really almost gets out of frame, and then it takes quite a while to zoom back. So I want to show you this, and you can decide if you want. Oops, if you want to use it this way. And that is 0. So now it's locked in. There's a kind of surreal quality to it, so I can understand if you're not into it. Oh, and there's a Y. Still has a dampener. I didn't think that would matter, but so you can adjust these any way you like. So I think maybe I kind of like this at 0 as well. It could be like somewhere in between. It could be like 0.3. Just see. And see what the difference is. It just kind of pops back up in the Y, and it's not terrible. It's just this very, it's a very short amount of lag. So that's position damping and follow offset. Now, I also could, I'll turn this off, click follow cam here again. There's also some stuff I could do with rotation control, but I don't want to look I don't want to look all over the place. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do with this character, and I want to not see everything in front of her. It's a little weird because you would imagine if I'm playing this character is seeing everything in this direction, but I'm not. I'm ahead of her, and I find this kind of compelling in some weird way. Something is a little weird, it seems to me. She's in the middle, but when she moves away or towards me, she seems to be facing just slightly off. But I don't know if I think I can live with that, but let's just see if there's anything I can do. There is the offset, 0.5, maybe not enough. Make it 1, so that's too much. 0.5 may be too much. That seems dead on. And so maybe she is slightly rotated versus me, but this is, I think I can live with this, and I can always continue to play with these if I want. Just make it 0.2. Let's see. So that's how I'm setting mine up, and you can play with the rotation control if you like. And see how you like it. But I am, this is how, I think I have an idea how the gameplay, That's one of the reasons I gave her a boxing idol, a boxing stance, um, because I think I'm going to have her destroy some stuff. I wanted to try one more thing here. I think this sphere, I want to scale it down just a little bit. Notice it has a mass. So the mass is 1, and I don't know, I don't think it goes from 0 to 1. I think I can have it higher. But if I drop this down, then maybe she can push it around or whatever. But there's also, use gravity, that's the rigid body stuff. But the sphere itself should have a, scale. So I'm just going to scale it down just a little bit. So I'll say this is 0.7. Notice that I'm scaling it 1 dimension at a time. Just going to copy and paste these. And try something here to see if I can make this work. I worked with a, she's not climbing it. So it may be something I can change about her. It may just be a difference of the way the new engine works. But it may be something I can change about her character controller. She should be able to climb certain angles, and this may not. The sphere just may not be climbable. But I thought it was fun to be able to climb on one thing and not another. I'm gonna just undo those changes. I like the larger sphere. So, so this is now ready to play a game. For instance, if I created some code that randomly dropped big boxes, ones you can't see over, in patterns, fairly tight patterns, I could create, even just randomly, I could create a kind of maze. And so I have a maze runner. There's a possibility right there. And that's not too hard to create some code for that. Or I could build one that would always be the same, but randomly generated mazes are interesting as well.